we could start with Stefan from Germany.
I'm Stefan Weireder.
Joel, who is also an entrepreneurship academic. Philip from Smart Green Accelerator. We've got Dan from Stone and Chalk in Adelaide. Do you think are the greatest advantages for startups in your region? And at the same time, what are the largest barriers?
There's never been a time in Adelaide's history like there is right now.
Not so many female founders. It's a global thing, I think. We are doing a lot of efforts to change that.
We are the sunniest city in Germany. Beside of that, we are also the greenest city, political rise and stuff. This is also drawing some attention to the green economy, and this is also why, for example, Green Smart Accelerator exists and stuff like that.
Do people in Germany migrate to cities where there's relevant startups and a bit of a cluster forming, or do they tend to just pursue within their own city?
That whole German thing, I mean, there's a lot of investors which are really willing to invest a couple of million of euros, but they would like to be quite in the surroundings.
And that's why I think it's important to focus on something and to really grow on one topic where you get really, really good and where you can make a name.
There's a lot of things happening, and this is starting to attract talent from outside of Adelaide. So if you speak with entrepreneurs, they primarily look at where can I move into a space where I can have everything around me.
Do you find startups in your area have to go to, say, Berlin or other larger, more cashed up regions to find investment?
There's not as many startups in Freiburg with topics as, for example, fintech or e-commerce.
About funding and can you have funding, it's more about which topic you are in, and you have to look for the region where many for this topic is there.
How do you see these countries competing in terms of innovation on a global scale?
Needs to catch up and in a serious way, and so this is why we're seeing some investment, why we're seeing formation of things like Block 14.
I think we have work to do. Talk about entrepreneurial mindset, then we have to talk about internationally. So
really successful startups, for sure, they're thinking big and going out of Germany, scaling up quite quickly.
Often going on between Europe and America, for example. I mean, it's a huge hassle that's why the most, I think, going local at the beginning.
And a lot of startups kind of fall into this trap of thinking that if you go to the US, then you're gonna make it big. The US, they need to be very strategic in terms of thinking which state and which area in that state.
Do you think there are any industries that are specific to your respective countries?
We've got a proven track record in kind of digging stuff out of the ground and selling it overseas, agriculture, potentially in food.
I think medtech is becoming more and more popular. We're becoming leaders is blockchain.
Looking at authenticating wine.
When we have to change a lot, and when somebody's changing, then maybe the entrepreneurship space can bring new innovations to make it.
If you have an idea, just do it.
Like take that and take that.